Hello and welcome to week 2 of your breathing challenge. How did you get on last week? Have you been practicing? I hope you've been doing little spurts here and there. If you can every day, that would be fabulous. Let me know how you're getting on. Write a little comment, send me an email. I'll be really glad to know if you have any questions as well. So last week we talked a lot about improving, getting a deeper inhalation, okay, and stretching out that diaphragm so we can have a deeper breath. This week, I want to talk a little bit more about what to do after you've taken a breath and how to support your singing notes, okay? What do we do with the exhalation? Okay, so before we do that, let's have a little recap and let's just quickly go over what we talked about last week. So last week, I talked about how to take a deeper diaphragmatic breath. So knowing that we need to remember to suck in through the straw, expand all the way round 360, first from lower in the belly upwards and then in your chest area as well. We need to keep our shoulders nice and still, and we need to keep our body relaxed in general. Okay, so keep doing that exercise. Okay, it takes a long time until you can really take a quick breath and it will be deep. Keep doing it. Do it for a month if you can. But now I want to go a little bit further than that, and I want to talk about the exhalation. What do we do? Okay, so as you breathe out, what actually happens is your belly or your abdominal muscles should come inwards. Okay, so you've taken a breath in and the belly's expanded. Now as you breathe out, your abdominal muscles should slowly come in, okay? And we need to control the speed of those muscles coming in. If we move them in too quickly, the cords are then going to get too much air too quickly, and we'll have issues if we bring them in too slowly as well. So we need to make sure that we are actually accessing the right muscles, okay? Because a lot of the time we're moving our belly up and down and we haven't gone low enough. So you want to think about the muscles that you use when you do a sit-up, or you might feel it when you do a squat. But the easiest way that I find it, and you're going to see me if I stand up, is, yeah, you can see me. I will sort of lean back a little bit like that. Please don't hurt yourself. And you should sort of feel those muscles engaging. So it's not up here. Okay, it's not high in the belly, but you want to think here. Okay, so imagine that you've got a really tight pair of jeans on and you need to bring in those muscles in order to do your jeans up. Just practice that now. Can you do that? Can you feel those muscles move? So theoretically, we should get a really flat belly from doing these exercises. Hasn't happened yet, I'm hoping. But when I first started doing these exercises, I wasn't sure if I was doing them right, because it was actually feeling like a workout. I felt my stomach muscles actually being worked out. And that is good. You don't want it to hurt and it shouldn't feel unnatural, but you want to feel like you're getting a bit of a workout. That means the right muscles are activated, and especially if you haven't spent very long working on your core, you might not be used to moving these muscles. So that's why. All right, so let's just practice. We're going to do that deep breath in, expanding all the way round, and then we're going to breathe out. Okay, so just focusing on the exhalation this time. So let's breathe in. Now we're going to breathe out. So you're deliberately bringing those muscles in. Now hold it there for a minute and relax. Okay? So let's try that again. We're going to breathe in and slowly zipping up those trousers as you breathe out. All the way into your spine. Okay? So what tends to happen with singers is they might start bringing their belly in, but then stop halfway through a sentence when they're singing, or halfway through a breath exercise, okay? So you need to remember to keep it going all the way in gradually and making sure that it's all the way in tight, not feeling tense or uncomfortable, but you've pulled it all the way in and you are ready to hold it there if you're going to sing a long note or something like that. So if you feel like you're running out of air at the end of that, see if you can squeeze them in a little bit more. You might find that you've got another extra 20% if you squeeze in a little bit more, okay? So the lungs actually have a reserve little tank, and if you squeeze a little bit, you'll be able to get that extra air there, okay? So you really got to get used to, as you're breathing out, bringing those muscles in and not allowing your belly just to be floppy, and really focusing on, because if you take a really big breath in, a great diaphragmatic breath, but then don't control the speed of which the muscles are coming in, the note is then not supported, okay? So you've just taken in that big breath and half of it's going out of your mouth, half of it is hitting the chords in the wrong way. You want to control the speed that air is hitting the chords at, okay? So that's where these muscles are coming into play. So let's have a couple more goes at that. So we're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Zipping inwards and upwards. And again, breathe in. And out. Once more, breathe in. And out. There we go. And again, excuse my hiss, my retainers. Okay, so well done. I hope you found that okay. Now, practice that as an exercise, just really focusing on bringing those muscles in. Do it on a long note to start with. Get really used to that. Do that every day for 5 minutes if you can, as well as doing the other exercise. Get used to feeling those muscles engage with you. It also helps to do some kind of laughing stuff as well, like ha 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 ha. That will help you feel those muscles. Let's do that for a little bit. Ready, go. Ha 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 ha. That's it. You should feel them moving every time. So it goes ha 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 ha. Coming in each time. Okay, try that again. Ready, go. Ha 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 ha. Well done. Okay, so I want you just to focus on the exhalation this week and doing that ha 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 exercise just to get used to what it feels like. Next week, I will come back and we're going to start adding notes to it as well. Okay, so just get really used to just doing it on a s sound, but this time focusing on the exhalation, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to start adding some notes to it, and it's going to get harder as we go on. Okay, let me know how you get on. Hopefully that's helpful. I hope to speak to you soon. Have a lovely week, everyone.